Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Deni Avdija.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Avdija out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the three. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's Shepard in at the point guard. So for the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's House in for Shepard. And a switch here also for Portland. Simons is checked in. Off the inbound. The shot is good off the backboard. And that ties it up. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Here's House. Avdija with the rebound. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Pass to Henderson. Here's Sharp. Here's the three. Sengun with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. And it's Simons missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Henderson outside. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Henderson's got 8.
Now, part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Green bounce pass. Here is House, covered by Simons. The shot by House is no good. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Henderson. Here's Avdija. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Green, the pass to Sengun. Shoots over Klingon. Sengun, no good. For Portland, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Green against Henderson. Eason passes to Smith. Smith with a screen on Henderson. And that one's good. Green, he's got 13.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Whitmore, he's checked in for Houston. Portland also making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Klingon. Williams comes in for Avdija. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Henderson. Simons finds Sharp. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Smith with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. Yep, it counts. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Simons from outside. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4. Houston's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Pass to Eason. Şengün inside. Ayton's there. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Simons. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Simons has got 9.
And good work from the mid-range. Simons doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That one on Simons. Houston shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, House.
Free throw drops for House. And here is Simons. 4 seconds left. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the floor for Portland, Jones is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Ayton. And it's Williams at the 4 spot. Here is House. He just could not put it together in that loss to Denver. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
While the jump shooting teams have had more success, I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
He takes it in. That one goes in. House has got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Simons kicks to Jones. Launches from deep. The Rockets pull it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's House. Smith dishes to House. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here is House. He's covered by Ayton. The shot by House is no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Sharpe on the wing. Whitmore defending. Outside, Simons. Trains it from beyond the arc. Simons has got 14.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Pass to House. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Now Simons. 17 points for him last game against Boston. On the wing, Williams. From the corner. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Normally he drains that.
Here's House. And he finishes nicely on the layup. House has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Whitmore. Portland also making some changes. Kumar is checked in. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Jones. It's stolen by Eason. For the finish. And the dunk by Eason.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Sharp. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Henderson with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Count it. Ayton's got his first points in this one.
Hard to stop Ayton once he gets moving downhill.
Rockets leading by 3. Here's Shepard. Still scoreless. The screen from Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he did put a little something extra on that one. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The 11-footer. Rockets with the rebound. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy. Keeping it the same, making them change things.
Henderson with the screen for Sharp. The three-pointer no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
A different look now for Portland. Avdia comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Simons in for Shaedon Sharp. Three-pointer, Simons. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Thompson's got 6 points.
Every
time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
That's a 2 from Simons. Cans the shot from the wing.
It took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence.
Here is House, covered by Simons. To the left wing. And stolen by Simons. Here's Kamare. Off target from three-point range. Here's Houston now. They're on a 16-7 run. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
On the clock. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Henderson, and comes in for Thompson. And Jalen Green subbed in for Tari Eason. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Jones checked in for Anthony Simons. Green kicks to Smith. Shepard the pass to House.
Trailblazers foul. Kamara. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And the wide open shot from Green. Another miss by Houston. Trailblazers trail by 7.
2 minutes.
Jones the pass to Avdia. 1:52 left to play here in the half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jones. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here is House, defended by Avdia. Bucket is good. House has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Ayton. Now Avdia. Henderson outside. This one for three. It's good from long range. Henderson's got 13 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his...
Oh my goodness, the slam!
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Jones.
For the Trailblazers, Clingan.
Avdia, he picked up 18 points in their last win against Boston.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Houston making a switch. Thompson's checked in.
Number 1, come in, Thompson.
Clock at 4. Sharpe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jalen Green. Portland, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here is House. Got it off in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. One of the stories here, Anfernee Simons getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love...
House is checked in for Shepard. Grant, he's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Sharpe. Rockets leading by 8. They've got Alperen Şengün. Brooks is out there with Thompson. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's House in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Here is House, covered by Simons. Good on the shot.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Fires from deep. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Walker's checked in for Jeremy Grant.
Number 34, Jabari Walker.
And so it's Houston with it. They're leading by 8. Here's House. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clingan.
It goes on Donovan Clingan.
Team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Simons against Brooks. To the paint. And the dunk by Walker.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Green outside. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Scoot Henderson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Brooks. And then for the Trailblazers, Ayton, he's checked in for Klingon. And Jones subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Ayton dishes to Jones. Rebound by House.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
For three, Smith. Portland grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Simons, the pass to Jones. And a wide open look for Walker. His three-pointers off the mark. Houston leading by 12. 1:12 left to play in the third. Here is House. He's covered by Ayton. Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Jones finds Ayton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The idea is, though, those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off always blows me away.
You take a look at Thompson. Almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Shot to stop the run. And it's Simons missing.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3. The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Doesn't go for him. And so it's Houston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Ooh.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Let's now get an update on Shaedon Sharpe. David, what's the status?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. You're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Scoot Henderson is out there with Jones. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the small forward spot. Eason, the screen. Here's House. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Henderson left side. 2 points. That one goes. Henderson's got 19 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Shepard. Şengün trying to free himself up. Shepard, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 13. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Ayton a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Jones finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Williams. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Brooks checked in for Houston. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Klingen's checked in. Here is House. From the wing. Nice jump shot. Good. He's got 23. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 13. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, longest of the season. Out to Brooks. And the wing jumper offline.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Jones dishes to Henderson. Pass to Klingen. Takes it off the glass.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Shepard. There's the triple. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Williams passes to Henderson. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. Back to Williams. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. So for the Rockets, Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Şengün. .135 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Simons missing. Houston leading by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Amen Thompson.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
pass to Smith. Here is House, guarded by Walker. Poked away. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here is House. Over Williams. And that one's good. House. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that